two seniors. And so, Tim, while we have a couple minutes before they introduce the starting lineups, Spy Pond is still alive for tournament contention. They're 7-10. They have to win their remaining 3 games. Home here tonight, at Bedford Monday of next week, and back home against Boston Latin on Wednesday the 23rd. So it's doable. They can do it. They played Belmont earlier in the year. Belmont beat them by 20, so going to be a tough matchup for the Ponders tonight.
Yeah, Belmont's really tough at home. You'll see how they go today. They live and die by the 3. They're going to take a bunch of them. You're going to see a lot of different matchups. They might come out in a zone one time, then they'll come out in a 2-3.
Belmont, Arlington. I was talking to athletic director John Bowler before the game. Said this is probably the combined worst record of these two teams over the last who knows how many years. And both teams have battled for Middlesex League supremacy, and both teams now, Arlington still playing for a faint tournament hope, and Belmont out of contention. So. Nick Giangregorio and number 42 Kevin Logan. Those last 2 guys are also quad captains. Head coach of the Marauders in his first season is Tim Strafford. Now the starting lineup for your Spy Ponders: number 33 freshman James Dingman, number 21 is sophomore Caden Mills. Junior guard Simon Hess back into the Arlington lineup. Well, he started the other night and tried to go through. He's had a bad ankle, and he's going to give it a go yet again tonight. Hopefully he can play a little longer than he did the other night. Number 1 is tri-captain Jaden Williams, and rounding out the starting 5 for the Ponders is tri-captain number 23 Will Safak. The other tri-captain for the Ponders, Will Chun, remains on the injured reserve list with a bad foot. And now we will have the playing of our national anthem. So the Ponders and the Marauders here from the Kozlowski Gymnasium. Ponders in a must-win situation if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Our crew tonight, I'm Don Phelan. I'm joined by Tim Hoffman. Aneem Osmani is the sports producer for ACMi Sports. He has a crew of student volunteers working tonight that he promised to get me their names, so we'll get that later on when he sends that to me. And we're ready to tip it off here from Arlington. Nice crowd here tonight on senior night, excuse me. Good that, Belmont is close by, so they probably brought some folks, and I'm sure the student body section and the parents are appreciating the fact that it is senior night for Colossy and Safak. Safak will jump for the Ponders against Logan.
That Logan-Safak matchup is going to be very good all night, Don.
Safak coming off that double-double, 28 and 14 the other night against O'Brien. Ponders look like they come out in man-to-man defense.
I think that's a good idea against Belmont because they do like to shoot the three.
It's aggressive man-to-man defense. Arlington fired up defensively on this first possession. They go down low, little flip shot is up and good by Tyler Arno, and the first points of the game belong to Belmont. Let's see what Belmont comes out in defensively.
They went to the half-court man-to-man. You'll see a lot of different looks tonight, starting with the man-to-man.
Dingman down low, has an easy flip shot, and he makes it.
Good movement there by Arlington. Nice cut.
Dingman ties the score at 2. Not even a minute played here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium.
Don, as you look at Arlington, a lot of underclassmen, it seems like they have a bright future.
That was a difficult shot off the backboard. No, Safak. There's rebound number 1. Hoff says he's going to track Will's rebounds tonight. Oh, what a move by Jaden Williams. He crossed over and lays it up and in.
He's tough when he's going to the hoop, Don.
Jaden Williams happy to see man-to-man defense. He was hassled by a box and one the other night. Still had a nice game. Arlington takes the lead 4-2. The bait foul line jump shot there is no good by Logan. Rebound Arlington. Jaden tricky dribbles, kicks it in the corner. Simon Hess for 3. No. Rebound by Nick G. I'm going to just call him Nick G. Sorry, I can try Gene Gregorio a little bit, but I'm going to settle for Nick G.
I think Nick's used to that.
Probably, right? The Ponders come up empty on that last possession. They still lead at 4-2. 2 minutes played, first quarter.
That's what they got to do, is get Logan the ball inside. He's tough in there.
And he tries the left-handed hook shot. Thought he could going back defensively. He makes the motion like he got fouled. Now Hess tried to get it to a streaking Mills, but unable to connect. Belmont ball.
That pass goes through. If it's a bounce pass down the other end, he didn't get fouled.
4-2 Ponders. 5:45 remaining, first quarter. Pull-up jump shot there. Another difficult shot. That's 2 tough shots for Arno.
He's a volume shooter, Don.
If he makes those, it's going to be a long night for Arlington. Now, unable to connect on the pass, leading to a fast break for Nick G, and Nick G will lay it in. We're tied at 4. 5:23 remaining, first quarter. Jaden baseline drive, puts it up and in. Strong finish by Jaden Williams.
He's going to have a field day if they try to check him man all day, one-on-one, Don.
They need some kind of help when he goes to the hole like that.
Absolutely.
Good interior pass there. Shot is blocked by Will Safak. Here comes Simon Hess to Jaden Williams. Williams fakes, dribbles, tries to get it to Mills. Dingman, now he's going to drive the lane. He's going to put it up, has a shot blocked by Logan, out of bounds, Arlington ball.
Still right idea. They're attacking the hoop, and that's what they need to do on this man-to-man half court.
Hess will inbounds for Arlington, the junior. Able to play a little bit more already tonight than he did the other night with that bad ankle.
He's a gamer. He really tried to get after it the other night.
Jaden goes between the legs. Here's Caden Mills is going to try a drive. He's going to flip it up with the right hand, up over the backfoot, out of bounds. Belmont ball.
Good take, a little strong on the shot.
4:33 remaining, first quarter. Ponders leading by 2, 6-4. Caden Mills got a hand on that pass, tried to save it, out of bounds when he did. Remains Belmont ball. Let's see if they call that a possession and a new shot clock for Belmont. They do not, so Belmont will have 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Caden Mills knocks that pass out of bounds as well. Now Belmont will inbound it from a little further back towards their backcourt. 6 on the shot clock. 3-point shot is good. Galloway for 3. Nothing but net on that one. And the Marauders take the lead.
He can get hot. He starts hitting those. He's going to hit a bunch.
Belmont reclaims the lead. They led it early 2-0, and this is their first lead since then. Hess to Safak. Safak did not get away with that traveling violation. It was good for a while. He didn't have possession. He kind of was juggling it, but then he did gather control of it. Then he took the steps and commits the violation.
I'm going to beat a dead horse. Bounce pass. That's 2 points, Don.
Spoken like a coach. Loves the bounce pass. A nice pass there by nice. Nick G. Get a little float shot there for Arno. And Arno has 2 more. He has 4 of the Belmont 9. And now Belmont leads at 9-6. 3:22 remaining first quarter.
They're going to stay in their half-court man.
Dingman had a lane, and the nice job defensively there by Galloway, who came over and got in the way. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Apparently last touch by the Ponders. Belmont ball. There's Dingman with great defense. That's a foul, and they will call it on Kevin Logan. So Dingman kind of played Mickey Mouse there, kind of hid in the weeds a little bit, stole the inbound pass.
And got a foul on their big guy, which is a huge, huge factor.
Great play by the freshman there. Speaking of freshmen, for Arlington, number 4, Owen Hagland is at the scorer's table ready to check into the lineup. So Arlington will have their 2 freshmen in the lineup at the same time. Saw a lot of that on Tuesday night, and really a lot during the last few games of the season. Dingman hits the first free throw. Hess checks out. Hagland checks in. 1 shot left for James Dingman. Nails them both. Ponders now down 1, 9-8, 3:09 remaining, first quarter. And we're going to get Jaden, I think, for a hand check foul. Picks up his first on the team.
Good defense, just a little bit too aggressive there. Oh,
the inbounds pass stolen by Jaden Williams. Bad pass there by Belmont. Jaden's going to go up strong and lay it in.
He gets it there, he's scoring.
Well, a break there for the Ponders on the bad inbounding pass by Belmont. And the Spy Ponders take the lead. A little bit of a seesaw kind of game so far, 10-9. I guess that's what we expected. I'm still kind of surprised that Belmont beat Arlington by 20 earlier in the season. Hagland might have got a piece of that. Now, the Belmont player is standing out of... Oh, wow. I think Arlington got a tough break there, as it looked like the Belmont player and James Dingman both had the ball. Belmont player was standing out of bounds. I don't know how this is Belmont ball. If it's not a held ball, I would imagine it would be Arlington ball.
Coach Woods is saying the same thing.
Oh, boy, is he ever. It's a big possession. There's the basketball god Justice right there, as Mills stole the pass, or didn't steal it himself. He knocked it loose. Dingman came up with it, and then the Belmont player, number 3, Thomas Ryder, commits a foul.
They just brought in Don Holloway, number 4 from Belmont. He's a sophomore. He's a really good player. 6-man, but he's starter material on most teams.
Foul number 2 for Belmont, team-wise. 2:22 remaining first quarter. Arlington up by 1. Nice little give and go there with Jaden Williams and Will Safak. Puts it up, no foul to go to the line for 2. Let's see if they get that on Logan. It is, so that's the second foul on Belmont's big man. Let's see how Coach Stratford plays this.
2 minutes left in the first on. I think he's got to become an assistant coach for a little bit.
Will Safak scoreless so far. Still remains that way, but he's going to hit the second one, I believe.
Seems like they're going to lead Logan in for a little bit.
Ooh, Will unable to hit on either free throw. See what Arlington does offensively with the big man having 2 fouls. That's a great pass there. Count the basket. And number 21, Neil Lamique, into the Belmont lineup, will have a chance for a 3-point play. You know, I don't know that Belmont can really afford for Kevin Logan to not play, as you evidenced there by a beautiful pass. And let's see if Arlington will try to attack him offensively and try to get him to pick up a third. Lemeek unable to complete the three-point play. Belmont leads by 1. Little contact there, but Caden able to retrieve the loose ball. Hagelin, baseline drive to Will. Will puts it up, no. He's fouled on the play. Donovan Holloway will pick up that foul, his first. That'll be team foul number 4 against Belmont. So the team foul is kind of racking up a little bit for the Marauders here early on.
It was good defense. He just got a little bit more arm than ball.
Now here's Will Safak back at the line for 2. And Will has had no luck so far at the line tonight.
Belmont has to box out here.
Trying to tie the game is Will Safek. Cannot. Belmont tracks down the loose ball. Ooh. I don't know if Nick G really wanted to shoot that. I think he was intending to pass it, realized he had no one to pass it to, and he just threw it up at the basket and got the roll.
Remember they used to say, don't jump unless you know what you're going to do. He figured it out when he was in the air.
He sure did, and gives Belmont a 3-point lead. Here's Dingman. He's going to fake. He gets it to Will. Will, blocked from behind by Logan. Good defensive play by Kevin Logan.
Aggressive play with 2 fouls.
Arlington staying in the man-to-man defense. Minute 19 to go. First quarter. Oh, and a late call, but probably a correct call. See who that went against. I believe that went against number 21, Caden Mills. He picks up his third on the team.
I'd almost be thinking to take Logan out for the last minute here, protect him for the rest of the first quarter.
Tyler Arno, number 5, back into the Marauder lineup. His Holloway had a shot blocked, but he stays with it. Can't get the lay-in. Mills with the rebound. Break there for Arlington. Hagelin in the corner. Kicks it back out. Arlington will reset their play call here with about a minute to go in the first quarter. Dingman's going to take the 3. Around the rim and out. 13-10 Belmont, final minute of the first quarter. Arno, no. This Holloway almost gave up on the play, comes down with the loose ball, gets it inside to Lemeek. Lemeek puts it up, blocked by Safak.
Great defense.
Hagel's ahead of the pack, can't finish it. Just the pass was a little bit in front of him, which didn't allow him the proper area to get that layup up. Now here comes Belmont back the other way. Arnold's ahead of the pack. He lays it up, no. Rebound fought for. Mills comes up with it for the Bonders. Now he's getting fouled, and they're going to call it. Unfortunately for Lemeek, he's trying to get the held ball there, but he's coming through the Arlington player, Mills, and picks up the foul.
Good aggressive play, just a little too aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know as a coach you really want that team foul number 5 committed 84 feet from your own basket, even though you are trying to make a good play. So break there for Arlington, and Arlington can hold for a final shot. They're down by 3, 17 seconds to go first quarter.
I'd clear out for Williams right here.
Dingman's going to take the drive, puts it up, no, stays with it. Will Safak has a block. That could have been a held ball, no. That could be a held ball, no. Now, one official's giving a good block signal, and one official has the foul. And it's going to go against Kevin Logan, his 3rd. A tremendously big call right there from the center official. And, we've had a chance to talk about these last couple games, Tim, that with the 3 officiating man crew, it makes a huge difference. In a 2-man game, that probably doesn't get called.
A lot more eyes out there, and now you got to take Logan out.
As I mentioned, the baseline official was making the signal for a good block, and what they call the center official, the 3rd official, has the call from the other side, has a different angle on it. That's an angle that, like I'm repeating myself, but with a 2-man game, he doesn't have that angle, and Logan doesn't have 3 fouls. 1 of 2 for Will Safak, 2.5 seconds to go. Let's see if they get off a final shot. They do. It will not count. And a very fun first quarter ends with the Ponders down by 2. The score at the end of the first quarter, Belmont 13, Arlington 11. We'll be back with the second quarter. And getting ready for second quarter action, Don Phelan along with Tim Hoffman. And Tim, it was a fun first quarter. Pond is down by 2. But the big story of the game, and still in the game, is Kevin Logan. Didn't he pick up that foul? That's what the scoreboard has him down as 3 fouls. He's still in the game. Traveling violation called against Kevin Mills. Does this make any sense to you at all?
They're going for broke, Don. I think they get their backs up against the wall, and he's just like, I'm going to go with the big guy.
Unless they report it differently, and as is what the scoreboard has, I can't imagine playing a player with 3 fouls in the first half. Now a good move there results in a basket for Colin Galloway. Galloway now high point man for the Marauders with 5. And the Marauders now have their largest lead of the game. It's 15-11. Belmont just underway second quarter.
Especially where he plays so aggressively on the defensive end.
And they're playing man, so they can't really hide him in a zone. He's guarding Hagland, which is an interesting matchup. Owen is more of a guard, and Logan's a big guy. Here's Safak getting open underneath. And there's your bounce pass, Hoff. And a lay-in for Will Safak.
Amen.
Safak's on the board. He's had some struggles at the free throw line, but he now is on the board. And the Pond is now trailed just by 2. Logan's going to take a little fadeaway pop. No. Hallway. And a basket there by the Marauders. I miss who's that, Tim, on the basket?
The Holloway. By the end of the game, you're going to like him too. I have always liked him. I've seen him a few times this year. He's a sophomore. He's a good player. He's all over the court.
Here's Caden Mills. Tried to kick it to Matt Newfer. That's number 20. He checked into the Arlington lineup during that last break.
Okay, now they took Logan out. They brought in Meyer Herron, one of their younger players, also a big kid, probably about 6'5". He's going to be a good player. He just needs to put a little more muscle on, but he's a good defensive player.
Jaden Williams back into the Arlington lineup, replacing Caden Mills. Jaden's going to drive baseline. Let's see if it was knocked loose. It was not. They claim he just lost control of the ball. Belmont ball.
It's good defense right there.
Well, Arlington with a little pressure now, Tim.
Yeah, they switched up to a 2-2-1. Just changed up the pace a little bit.
Jump shot there is no good. Rebound fought for. And Digman comes up with it for the Ponders.
One thing about Arno, he's going to get his shots off. He's got to get hot. He's very streaky.
Newfer, nice bounce pass to Safak. Will goes up, had it knocked away out of his hand. Should be Arlington ball, and it is.
Okay, it seemed like he was going to drop step there, and that would have been a good play, but that was a nice pass as well.
Belmont defender able to get a hand on, and now Arlington has to inbound this quickly as the ball has been put down for play. With Safak into the paint, throws it up, no. Gabe Meyer Herron, number 13, into the Belmont lineup. So Belmont used quite a few players. Hallway's 3 is no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Apparently last touched by Arlington. Belmont ball.
Yeah, they're deeper than they have been in the last few years. They definitely go to their bench a little bit more.
I want to say they had their starting 5 and maybe have used 4 more players, is the way it looks to me.
Yeah, they bring their 6th and 7th man definitely play a ton.
Hallway's 3 is no good. This ball just goes out of bounds. Arlington ball. So now Belmont will put a little pressure. Galloway, excuse me, is going to pick up Jaden a little bit earlier, so Jaden's just going to have somebody else bring the ball up. Looks like maybe, I wonder if they're doing a little box. No, looks like man, right?
I think that's to an advantage of Arlington. Get him off the ball.
Ooh, Jaden Williams had the shot blocked. Good defensive play there by number 10, Galloway. Well, let's see what we have. We have a held ball. Possession arrow is pointing Belmont's way. Number 0, Simon Hess, back into the Arlington lineup. He'll replace Jaden Williams.
Intensity has picked up a little bit here on both sides.
Number 3, Thomas Ryder, back into the Marauder lineup. They go inside on the good out-of-bounds play by Belmont, but Meyer Herron unable to convert. Hagland, the 3. Yes, sir! Owen Hagland takes and makes his first three-point shot of the game. We saw that a couple of times the other night. Now Hagelin on the other end makes a fine defensive play, takes the ball right away from Holloway. Here comes Hagelin coast to coast, and he lays it up and in with the left hand. And that gets everybody jacked up in the student body section as the Spy Ponders take the lead and Belmont calls timeout. What a sequence there, Tim, by Owen Hagelin. Hit the three, stole the ball, went coast to coast, and laid it in with the left hand.
You know, Don, how many teams have two freshmen that are playing at this level and contribute that much? I mean, that says a lot for the future of this program.
ACMi's A-Town Film Festival is now accepting submissions up until April 1st. All it takes is a cell phone to produce a short film, and you might just win a grand prize out of it. All communities are welcome to enter the contest. The film festival will be screened at the Regent Theater in May. The exact date of the screening is still to be determined. For contest details and submission guidelines, visit our website, acmi.tv/A-Town, or contact our youth programs coordinator, Jasper Hamilton, via email at jasper@acmi.tv. So Belmont forced to take a timeout. First timeout taken by either team in this game. As Arlington has made a run, Arlington with 5 unanswered, well, Owen Hagelin with 5 unanswered, to take what was a 4-point deficit and turn it into a 1-point advantage. 4:52 remaining second quarter.
You guys had a good game, okay?
Well, that's a nice little shot there.
Little jump hook.
Yeah, Meyer Herron with his first basket of the game.
If they can get a contribution from him off the bench, that's huge, especially with Logan out.
Nice bounce pass by Dingman to Safak. Safak, strong move, can't get the roll. Unlucky break there for Will.
Nice pass.
And a good head fake there, and not able to get the lay-in is Lamique. Now putting it back up and in is Meyer Herron. So Meyer Herron suddenly making a contribution for the Marauders. He has 4 straight points for them, and the Marauders lead by 3, 21-18, halfway through the second quarter. Hagelin with a nice fake, puts it up, can't get the roll. That's a couple of bad rolls for the Ponders. There's Will Safak with the offensive rebound. He puts it up, no. He is fouled on the play. He'll go to the line for 2.
Of course, Safak's in there.
And let's see if Will can break the snide at the line. He has 1 basket so far tonight, coming off a 28-point performance on Tuesday. And the first one comes up a little bit short. Nick Gregorio back into the Arlington lineup, and he replaces Neil Lamique.
I thought Lamique played really well coming off the bench.
Here comes Belmont the other way, and good defense by Arlington causes the turnover. They try to get the pass inside. They're going to call that a kick or just out of bounds. Doesn't really matter anymore because you don't reset the shot clock on a kick unless it's 15 seconds or less, and then it goes back up to 15. Shot clock will remain at 28. Arlington will inbound on the baseline. Arlington known for good out-of-bounds plays. Let's see what they run here. They try to get it to Will Safak, but Belmont knew the play. Number 10, Galloway got in the way. Otherwise, Will would have had an easy layup.
Yeah, that was good defense under the own basket.
Good hands there by Holloway, knocking the ball out of bounds. Arlington will inbound on the sideline. 18 seconds on the shot clock, 3:42 remaining second quarter. Arlington is in the bonus, so any Belmont fouls will result in free throws for Arlington. His Hagelin, tough shot going from right to left. Now the ball is loose. No held ball. Belmont comes away with it. Arlington back defensively. Stripped by Hagelin. Ball knocked loose. Another tip this time by Hess. Arlington unable to physically get the ball, but a couple of nice defensive plays by the Ponders.
Here comes Logan back in for Holloway. Holloway played well.
Hagelin out. Jaden Williams back in for Arlington. Oh, nice inbounding play there by Belmont, but unable to get the roll was Galloway. Now the ball's loose. Caden has it. Gets it to Hess. Arlington able to get out of the trouble. Here's Dingman, baseline drive. Puts it up hard. No. Dingman again. Fakes. Puts it up. No. Logan is living dangerously.
He is.
And now an offensive foul called. Simon Hess gets the position, takes the charge. Turnover, Belmont.
Gone back in the old day with the peach basket. If I had 3 fouls, I wasn't covering anyone because I didn't want to sit down.
You didn't cover anyone, anybody.
A good point.
So Arlington now with the ball on the turnover. They still find themselves down by 3. Arlington with only 7 second quarter points thus far. Dingman gets it to Safak. Safak fakes, drives, take it right at Logan and lays it up and in. That's a smart play right there by Arlington, and in particular Will Safak.
That's exactly what they need to do.
Safak has all those moves, so he's going to be able to, get Logan in uncomfortable situations as Logan gets his first basket of the game. Belmont able to get their lead back up to 3. Hess thought about the 3 from the corner, decided not to take it. May have got away with a carry there. Here's Caden. Double team, comes out of it. Has the ball knocked loose. Let's see if Will can hit the 3. No. And let's see if they get Caden Mills on a rebounding foul. I believe that's what they have.
That's all right. Good aggressive play.
Let's see for Caden if that's his first or second. For Caden, that's number 2. I think he's going to check out of the Arlington lineup, and number 20, Matt Neufer, will check in.
Caden only knows how to play one way, and that's hard and aggressive. So he's going to pick up a foul like that, but that's fine. You can live with that.
Coach Woods trying to get the attention of the new lead official, but it's kind of good with the masks on. You really can't hear those coaches a lot, and the official doing his best to ignore them. Ponders down 3 under 2 minutes remaining first half. Oh, a nice pass by Lamique.
Very nice
to
pass.
Meyer Herron. Meyer Herron lays it in. Half dozen now for Meyer Herron. Meyer Herron all of a sudden the high point man for the Marauders.
Hadn't been playing much early in the season either. Really come along well.
Dingman kind of open on the cut. Jaden, he's been kind of quiet. He has a half dozen in the first half. Neufer for 3. Big hoop, Matt Neufer. Arlington has gotten a couple of big hoops from the bench. 3-point shots by Neufer and Hagelin, keeping them in this game. And now Belmont turns it over. Ponders with a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3.
That was a big 3 right there.
Yeah, the momentum seemed like it was kind of starting to really slip Belmont's way. And now between the made 3-pointer and the turnover, Arlington right back in business. Dingman, baseline drive, got caught up in his feet, got it to Safak though. Will's going to take a little 16-footer from the side, no. Galloway with the rebound. Arno fakes, drives, and let's see. They're going to get Mills on a hand check foul. Not a huge problem. A team foul number 5 for the Ponders. So with 59 seconds to go, it will be Belmont ball. They'll have a new shot clock. And surprised to see Kevin Logan back into the Marauder lineup. I believe he's playing with 3 fouls.
With 1 minute left.
With the final minute here.
He's got to be really careful here.
Arlington looks like they've gone to the zone. They go into Logan. He takes the left-handed shot. No, he's fouled on the play.
If he makes these, I take him out.
That foul is going to be called against number 33, James Dingman. For James, that's his first. So now Arlington is at the limit. So Arlington really doesn't want to foul anymore for the duration of the half. It would result in bonus free throws for Belmont. This is Logan at the line for 2. And for a big fella, he's got a nice stroke.
Good move by coach here, Belmont. Getting in. Logan makes this shot. He's going to sub out.
For the shooter, correct. Well, for Arlington, we want him to miss this, so he has to play defense, maybe pick up that 4th foul, and they have a chance for that. Arlington takes the timeout.
That helps Belmont. I think it's good to get Logan out of the game at this point.
Yep, they'll be able to take him out. Arlington will set the strategy for the final 51.2 seconds of the half. They find themselves down by 3.
It seemed like they were doing really well when they were isolating Williams, and Williams was getting to the hoop. Now they're moving the ball around a lot, which is good, but they're not really getting Williams in position to where he can take it to the hoop. I don't think there's anyone one-on-one that can cover him on the Belmont team. I think he can get to the hoop at will and either score or draw fouls. So I'd like to see him isolated a little bit on the wing and take it to the hoop.
ACMi Sports broadcasts are volunteer productions, and we need your help to cover the games. If you're interested in getting involved and learning sports production, contact us at sports@acmi.tv. You can get a look at some of the good crowd here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium.
Yeah, the boys and girls came out for senior night, which is really much appreciated by the players and coach and staff, I'm sure.
See how these final 51.2 seconds play out. A little token pressure again by Belmont, just to try to make life a little bit miserable for Jaden. So Jaden will relinquish the ball handling responsibilities, to Hess. See if Arlington tries to get a little bit of a 2-for-1 here. Maybe that's why coach took the timeout. Williams baseline drive, puts it up and under. Oh my gosh! What a shot by Jaden Williams.
That is a tough shot.
Pond is down by 1. There's about only a 2-second differential between the game clock and shot clock, so Belmont can sort of hold for a final shot here, should they elect to. Let's see if Arlington can hold them with an empty possession. Shot no good. Rebound fought for. It looked like Belmont knocked it out of bounds. They did. Arlington ball. So Belmont took kind of a quick shot there, Tim. And if Arlington can score here with the final shot, they'll take the lead into the locker room.
Yeah, they thought that they could attack the hoop, but I think that working the ball around for the last would have been a nice move.
They're going to get it in the hands of Jaden Williams with 5 seconds to go. Safak sets the pick, kind of. Jaden to the hole, puts it up, blocked by Lamique. And time runs out, ending the first half.
Good help defense there by Lamique.
So Arlington actually got off a decent look at the basket, but as you mentioned, Lamique with good D prevented Jaden from scoring at the end of the half. The score at the end of the first half, Belmont 26, Arlington 25. We'll be back with second half action. Getting ready for second half action here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium. Don Phelan along with Tim Hoffman, Anim Osmani, our sports producer, and the crew tonight includes Ruhan Shaman Soneja, Anna Cervera, and Miles Wiener. And Tim, a good half for Arlington. They are down by 1, and remember, this is a do-or-die game for the Spy Ponders if they want to keep their tournament hopes alive.
Yeah, they looked really good. They were aggressive. They're staying in the half-court man-to-man, which I think is good. They got Logan in a little bit of foul trouble, and they really just need to attack the hoop, make their three-pointers, minimize the turnovers, and throw bounce passes.
Yeah, big story of the first quarter and into the second quarter is the foul trouble that we believe for the man you mentioned, Kevin Logan, number 42, one of the quad captains for the Marauders. He picked up 3 fouls in the first quarter, played a few minutes with those 3 fouls, and he will, of course, start the second half for Belmont. For Arlington, Caden Mills picked up 2 fouls. He didn't come back into the game. He picked up 2 fouls with about 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Pretty much has been Coach Wood's philosophy throughout that you pick up 2 in the first half. He'd rather you not participate until the second half for fear of getting that 3rd foul. So he's the only Ponder, I believe, in any foul trouble. And Arlington will go with the 5 that began the game for them. Number 0, Simon Hess. Number 1, Jaden Williams. Number 23, Captain Will Safak, number 33, James Digman, and number 21, Jaden Mills. Looks like the same 5 for the Marauders. Ryder, Arno, Galloway, Nick G, and Logan, the 4 quad captains for the Marauders in the starting lineup. Now, going to the basket strong is Dingman, and on the way up, it looked like Arno Tyler grabbed his arm, and Tyler will pick up the foul.
Tyler was a good cornerback for the Marauders this fall. I think he thought he was playing some defense there on the football field.
Oh, check that. I have the wrong player. The foul is committed by number 3, Thomas Ryder. And for Ryder, that is foul number 3. So Ryder and Logan for the Marauders now both with 3. Dingman back rim on the first free throw. So 2 of Belmont's 5 starters playing with 3 fouls.
They did get a good contribution off the bench, so I don't think he's too concerned about Ryder, but I think he's more concerned about Logan.
As I mentioned, Coach Stratford in his first season for the Marauders, he took the place of longtime coach, was it Kevin Pritchard, I believe, right?
Adam Pritchard was a great coach, and Coach Tim has been with him for 20 years as an assistant coach.
Yep, and Pritchard, I believe, now is the athletic director at Belmont High.
He sure is.
Jaden Williams with a difficult shot, banks it in. And the Ponders lead by 2.
They need more of that.
First lead of the second half for Arlington, and Belmont does a nice job answering. 3-point basket there by Tyler Arno, and the Marauders reclaim the lead.
That's why I said Arno's a streaky shooter. He makes that one, you never know what's going to happen because he's going to take some shots.
Oh, Hess is hobbling again. Yeah, and I think that the referees are going to stop play. Hess says he's okay, but Owen Hagelin's already at the table for Arlington checking in. Coach Woods can ill afford to have anybody playing injured. They need this game badly. Hess has been a trooper the last 2 games. He must have done something to re-aggravate. He's basically hobbled on 1 foot to the bench, and trainer Meg Foley over to see if there's anything she can do to help him, but I don't think we're going to see much more of Simon Hess for this game.
What a tough kid, Don. Just every time he give him an opportunity, he'll go out there.
Backdoor cut by Safak on the bounce pass from Hagelin. Safak lays it up and in.
That's a great play. Backdoor cut, bounce pass, 2, easy.
And the Ponders retake the lead. Belmont trying to reclaim the lead. Must have been another hand involved there from up top. It looked like Logan might have hit that ball out of bounds.
I think that was fortuitous for Belmont.
Belmont looking to take the lead back. They're down by 1. Pull up little fadeaway shot. That's a difficult shot. And Safak tracks down the loose ball. So Arlington with a chance to add to the lead. 32-29, 6:26 remaining. 3rd quarter.
I think Belmont goes too many trips without getting Logan the ball.
Like Jaden is being harassed there. Shot was blocked by Logan. Loose ball picked up by Belmont. I think Caden might have got away with something there. Caden doesn't want to pick up that 3rd, especially not in the back court. Corner 3, no. Dingman with the rebound, had the ball kind of knocked loose, and now here comes Logan with it. Little touch pass there, no. And there's just a lot going on right now, but nothing successful for either team. Jaden Williams to the hole, off the window and in.
Very, very nice take by Williams.
Arlington by 3. Bounce pass there results in a nice little baseline jump shot by Tyler Arno. Ryder on the feed.
That's a tough distance too. That's 5 to 7 footer. That's a good shot by Arno. Very, very nice pass by Ryder.
Arno now with 9, leading the way for Belmont. Ponders by 1. Caden had it taken away. Belmont in trouble now. Left-handed pass. Law's knocked loose. Last touch by Belmont. Arlington ball. Kind of got a little sloppy here for a couple seconds over the last few possessions.
Yeah, you can't leave your feet like that, especially on a fast break, unless you know exactly what you're going to do.
Ryder checks out of the Belmont lineup with those 3 fouls. He's replaced by Donovan Hallway, number 4. Belmont still in the man-to-man defense. On the cut to Dingman. Dingman couldn't quite control that pass. Caden keeps going for that backcourt reach. So far, gotten away with it.
Nice pass.
Yeah, that was a good play by Belmont. They can't score, though. Rebound tipped, loose. There's Logan. He puts it up. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Good offensive rebound by Kevin Logan there.
And for Arlington, that foul will be committed by Caden Mills, his 3rd, first on the team. And now decision time for Coach Woods, as one of his starting 5 is now saddled with 3 fouls.
They put Simon Hess back in. He's going to keep trying, Don.
Oh, boy. Really?
Yeah.
I was looking down at my sheet when they made that substitution, and he is back in there. Wow.
I love that kid.
And so, yeah, they take Caden out with that 3rd foul, so Coach Woods is going to let him stay on the bench for a couple minutes and save his production for the end of the game. Hess tried to make the bounce pass to Safek. It didn't work. Holloway was triple teamed. Tough shot there. No, was challenged at the rim by Arlington. Is Holloway? No. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Seems like Belmont's being a little more aggressive on the offensive glass here.
I believe for Arlington, that foul is committed by number 33, James Dingman. Dingman picks up his second on the team. Donovan Hallway at the line for 2 with a chance to tie the game, or perhaps give Belmont the lead should he make both free throws. He ties it.
Good free throw shooter. He should hit this one, I think, too.
Chance here for Belmont to reclaim the lead.
Jinxed him.
Back rim, no. We're tied at 32. 4:12 to go, 3rd quarter. Good defense there by Belmont. Jaden was trying to go to the hole. They cut him off. 15 on the shot clock for Arlington.
Yeah, Galloway's playing good man-to-man defense on Williams.
Hagelin tried to get that in the corner to Digman. Knocked out of bounds by Arno. Arlington will retain possession. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 3:54, 3rd quarter.
Got to do something a little bit quick here.
Jaden Williams to the basket. No. I think it's going to be called early on against Galloway from outside. It is.
Yeah, it seemed he got him on the way to the hoop.
They're saying the active shooting had begun, so this will result in 2 free throws for Jaden Williams. And that whistle happened so early, I didn't know if they were going to give him the 2.
Little continuation.
Jaden hits the first free throw. A baker's dozen, that's 13 for Jaden Williams. That's where he'll stand. And the Ponders with the 1-point lead. 33-32. Spin, turn, traveling violation called.
Too many pivot feet there, Don. They only let you have one, except with maybe the Euro step.
I don't think Coach Stratford's too happy with that call made by the official from the other across the court. Again, that 3-man mechanic. Now they try the entry pass. Saved by Haglund. Loose. People on the floor. Arlington comes up with there. Will Safak. His Dingman. Floater. Yes! Great effort there by the Ponders. Answering very nicely for Belmont is Galloway. Big hoop there for Belmont.
Both teams playing super aggressive.
Arlington's way after that play, but Belmont answers with a big hoop. Ponders by 1, under 3 minutes remaining, third quarter. Here's Haglund. Tough shot off the window, no. Here's Logan with the rebound.
He gets good position in there.
Little change of hands there with the left hand. Beautiful basket. Colin Galloway. And Belmont takes the lead.
That really was nice.
Took it into the traffic, had left his feet, had to do something with it, flipped it up with the left hand. I think Jaden Williams had the best basket of the game, but that's a close second. Dingman inside to Safak. Safak up, maybe blocked by Logan, or maybe he just lost control of it. I'm not sure which.
I give Kevin Logan credit for playing as aggressively as he is with 3 fouls.
Haglund reestablished himself inbounds. He was able to keep that ball alive for the Ponders, and now Belmont knocks it out of bounds.
Colin Galloway's really playing very, very well tonight and playing super well on defense. And he'll pick Williams up full court.
And this time Williams will bring it up himself. Under 2 minutes remaining third quarter. Arlington down by 1. Jaden with the left hand blocked by Logan. No reset, of course, on the block shot. Arlington down to 7 on the shot clock. Kills Will. Yeah. Ball knocked out of bounds. Arlington ball. So Will hung in the air for a while there to avoid the block. I think it might have still been at Belmont.
Yeah, and Logan's still contesting every shot, playing aggressively. He's got a suit him perfect.
And a huge discussion here. They're going to discuss whether that last shot by Arlington hit the rim. I think it might have when Will went up with that, even though I'm not sure if it was partially blocked or not. It was a difficult shot by Will, but if it hit the rim, it's a reset, and that's what they decided they have.
Yeah, it hit underneath on sort of the support of the rim there.
The phalange, I believe that's called.
Dang.
Jaden's going to take his first 3 of the game. No good. Dingman with the offensive rebound. Here's Haglund into the paint. Gets it to Will. Will bottled up. Held ball. Possession arrow favors Belmont, I believe. That's what the scoreboard has.
Good defense by Logan.
Yeah, Logan again. So he's at a point now where those 3 fouls, you don't want to pick up number 4, but it's not as difficult to get that. Important, it's not as bad, I guess, if he picks up that 4th in the 3rd or 4th quarter as it would be if he picked it up in quarter 1 or 2. And here's a short little shot in the paint. No. Rebound tipped up by Logan. Safak comes up with it. It's number 21, Lamique, in the Belmont lineup with that last shot. Here's Jaden. Count. No. The call is a held ball, I believe. And on the alternating possession, it will be Arlington ball. So small mistake now, too, that the officials should discuss is on the held ball. That shot did not hit the rim. There was no shot attempt. If they have a held ball, the shot clock should be where it was. And let's see what if they some of these shot clocks have a recall button on them, so you don't have to kind of figure out what was there, and some don't. So it has been determined that there are 24 seconds left on the shot clock. So Arlington with plenty of time. We have 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. It's been a low scoring third quarter.
Both teams really ironed up their defense.
Arlington down by 1 minute to go. Jaden Williams with the crossover dribble in the corner to Hess. Pass knocked loose. 9 on the shot clock for the Ponders. Haglund between the circles. Fakes, crosses over. Flips it up with the left hand. No, what a nice move by Owen Haglund. But unable to convert with the left hand. Now Belmont with about 10-second differential between the 2 clocks. Corner 3. Yes. Big hoop by Tyler Arno. Arno's been impressive here in the second half. He has a dozen. And the Marauders lead by 4, matching their largest lead of the game.
He's feast or famine, and right now he's feasting.
Jaden Williams for 3. No. And now, let's see. They're saying stay this way, so that's going to be a foul against Belmont.
Wow.
And it looks like it's on Logan.
Oh, my goodness.
In the rebounding action.
With 17 seconds left.
Let's see. So the scoreboard has it for 4, so there was no mistake earlier. The big fella, Kevin Logan. Nope, they've got that ball in bounds before the substitution can come in. Logan contests the three,
he just fouled
and Logan fouls out of the game. So a huge turn of events right there for the Ponders, Tim. Logan picked up the foul. Belmont was a little slow getting the substitution to the table. The horn sounded. Now, as we know, you don't play horns, you play whistles. The official had already given the ball to Arlington to inbound as the horn sounded. Play continued. Dingman took a 3, missed it, but Logan fouled him and fouls out of this game. Amazing.
He's got to be a little more cautious defensively with those 4 fouls, 17 seconds left.
Yeah, absolutely. So a huge turning point in this game. Logan, didn't do much offensively, Tim, probably because of the foul trouble. He only has 2 points. I think he only has 1 basket in the whole game, but still an integral part of their team, both offensively and defensively, and he is out. And the big noise you hear from the student body section is for number 3, Andrew Clossy. Clossy, the senior, checking into the Arlington lineup for the final 12.5 seconds of the third quarter. So nice job here by Coach Woods getting Andrew into this game on senior night. Dingman with 3 free throws, rolls the first one in. 8 points now for James.
Huge turn of events. Huge.
Also for Arlington, number 20, Matt Newfer into the lineup.
Logan does so much for them, not just the scoring, but the rebound, the interior defense.
But he is just too aggressive defensively, and especially when you're in foul trouble. Even when he had 3, he was playing ultra aggressively.
Absolutely. Just stand there with your hands up.
Good job by James making 2 out of 3. Arlington down by 2, 9 seconds to go. Let's see if Belmont can get off a final shot here at the end of the third quarter. That's okay, that's legal. And now a reach-in foul against Arlington. I know everybody wants to call a double dribble on the Belmont player, but that's just not true. He lost possession of it. You're allowed to do that. He regained it. I'm just surprised this was a shooting foul, but I kind of took my attention away from the play for a second. Yeah, and that's what Coach Woods is saying. He thought the foul was a non-shooting foul as well, so bad breaks there for the Ponders.
He's like, that's on the floor, right?
Yeah, so I think that Coach Woods wanted a double dribble first, and then he wants a non-shooting foul, and Arlington comes up empty in their requests for either of those calls. And now it's Galloway at the line, and he hits them both.
See, I like the substitution by Belmont here, so maybe set up a press or something.
10 for Galloway. 3.5 seconds to go. Let's see if Arlington can get off a final shot, down by 4. Here's Jaden Williams. He's going to try to go coast to coast. He's going to take the half-court shot and around the rim and out. That was a pretty close shot. I think Jaden might have been able to get another dribble or 2 out of that, but he took the shot that he felt he could make and almost drained it from mid-court.
He's hit that in horse before.
So that'll end things at the end of the third quarter. Your score, Belmont 41, Arlington 37, and we'll be back with the conclusion of this exciting game in just a moment. And getting ready for fourth quarter action here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium on senior night, honoring Andrew Clossy, number 3, and Will Safak, number 23. Ponders find themselves in a dogfight in a must-win situation to keep their postseason hopes alive. 41-37, Don Phelan along with Tim Hoffman, Aneem Osmani, our sports producer, and the crew of Ruhan Sharma Soneja, Anna Cervera, and Miles Weiner. A little fake up under, no. Rebound fought for. Oh, nice little tip pass.
I like that.
That was nice. And Meyer Herron, who had 6 in the first half, hadn't played much here in the second half, but he chips in with a bucket early on, and the Marauders now with their largest lead of the game. It's 43-37 Belmont.
Yeah, Meyer Herron had a nice little spurt there in the second quarter.
I think it was Hallway, number 4, with that little touch pass. Now Safak strong to the hole. No, but he'll go to the line for 2.
You're going to see him attack the hoop more now that Logan's out, I think.
Yeah, it's going to probably be up to Lamique, number 21, to defend the rim for the Marauders.
Absolutely.
And that's probably a good matchup for Will. They look about the same height, size-wise.
Yeah, Lamique
same builds.
A tough kid.
Now there's some discussion. Maybe there's some water or perspiration on the floor. Probably some perspiration from that last play. They'll grab a towel from the bench and take care of that. Well, Matt Newfer, hope he doesn't get in trouble. That looks like it could be a union job.
Chun got the assist.
Had a chance to talk to Will before the game. He's feeling a little bit better with his injured foot. Tore a ligament in the Woburn game at Woburn a couple weeks ago, and still in that walking boot. Safak hits the free throw. Will Chun made mention that if Arlington is able to continue on with tournament play, he might be back. So that'll be a huge boost to the Ponders should they make the tournament.
He was having a great season.
Will Safak better down this end at the free throw line, knocks down both, and now it's back to a 4-point game. Oh, wow. Nice little flip shot there by Arno. Couldn't get it to go. So an empty possession for the Marauders, and now an opportunity for Arlington to cut into the lead. Still 7 minutes to go in the game. Newfer for 3. Just short. He had that perfect angle from where we are here, high above courtside. Now, let's see what we have. A steal by Jaden Williams and a foul against Belmont.
Great play by Williams. Almost like back check in hockey there.
And for Belmont, that's team foul number 6. So advantage Arlington foul-wise. They will be in the bonus for the duration of the game. They go high to Jaden, being single covered, spins, fakes, puts it up, draws the foul.
That's good footwork, good pivot. Got the defender to commit and then leaned in and draw the foul. That's a really good play.
Yeah, that's Jaden Williams at his finest right there. And for Belmont, it's Colin Galloway, number 10 on the foul. Now he picks up his 3rd, so I believe it's him and Ryder, both with 3. Logan has fouled out of the game. Williams hits the first free throw. He has 14.
And putting Williams on the line is money. And he's a very good free throw shooter.
He knocks them both down, and the Ponders have outscored the Marauders by a little small 4-2 margin here to cut 2 points off the third quarter deficit. Marauders led it by as many as 6. A tough pull-up shot there, challenged by Williams. Now the putback, no, by Lamique. Rebound fought for. Lamique goes up, no, he's fouled.
Good hustle by Lamique.
There's a lot of physical play down there.
He might have got hit the first time.
Newfer picks up the foul. And Haglin will come into the lineup replacing Newfer. That's going to be a non-shooting foul. And Coach Stratford can't believe it. I think maybe those balanced out. I think there was one earlier that shouldn't have been a shooting foul, and I think that one could have been a shooting foul. So kind of balances out.
Coach is like, what was he doing if he wasn't shooting?
Lamique in the paint, kicks it back out. Floater, no. Jaden Williams with the rebound. He has Dingman ahead of the pack. And the pass didn't work, and Coach Woods thinks maybe he got hit. and that's why the pass didn't work. Three-pointer, Galloway, no. Rebound comes way out to the three-point area, and Belmont able to retrieve it. Under 6 minutes remaining in this game, 43-41 Belmont. Hallway on the baseline. He might have traveled. Flips up with the left hand, no. And let's see what we have. I don't know if it's on the action with the ball or on Caden Mills away from the ball. Let's see. It is on Caden Mills.
He doesn't like that.
It's his fourth, and it was away from the primary ball handler, so it's going to be a possession foul for Belmont. And Coach Wood says, you know what? I need to settle the troops down here. My man just picked up his fourth foul, and I'm going to call timeout, and that's what he does.
I think that's a good call.
ACMi Sports will try to bring coverage of all of the home games across many sports throughout the year. Our coverage can certainly expand with your help, parents and students alike. If you're looking for volunteer opportunities, you can join the team by emailing us at sports@acmi.tv. Of course, the contributions of the volunteers and viewers here at ACMi Sports is very much appreciated. We thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoy our broadcasts and continue to watch the game. This will be the final home game of the season covered by ACMi Sports. Senior night here tonight. Arlington does have one final home game, but there's a little bit of conflict with coverage on that, so we were able to bring you senior night here tonight. And should Arlington win their remaining games and end up 10-10, I'm not sure what will happen with tournament coverage should they qualify. So stay tuned for that.
I think both coaches wanted to talk to the team and tell them to slow it down a little bit, run through their offense, get their good players to get the ball in positions that are going to make them.
Caden Mills at the end of Arlington's bench. Coach Woods is talking to him now. He is still very visibly upset about that call that went against him. It is foul number 4. Coach Woods has opted to take Caden out of the game, at least for a little while. I'm sure it won't be long because there's only 5:45 left to go and Arlington's season is on the line.
He'll be back.
That's a nice little fadeaway, little half hook, half flip shot by Hallway. And Belmont now increases the lead back up to 4. Let's see if Arlington can get Newfer open for a 3 or Hagelin. Two of Arlington's better three-point shooters in the game. Dingman spins, gets it to Safak. Safak puts it up, possibly blocked by Meyer Herron. Back-up three-point shot, no. Hagelin with the rebound.
I'd like them to take a little more time off the clock than just come down and jack that.
Hess at the scorer's table getting ready to check back in for the Ponders. Now a reach-in foul committed by Belmont. And let's see if that's on Galloway. It would be his 4th.
And he's really playing tough D on Williams. If he has to come out, Williams might have a little bit of a free rein there.
It was indeed on Galloway, the only non-quad captain in the starting lineup for the Marauders. He's a junior. He picks up his 4th. Team limit. Jaden Williams at the line for 1-1. Can't connect on the front end. They don't give you the second unless you make the first. Unfortunately for Arlington, three-point shot here is good. And that's number 22, Nick G. We haven't called his name at all here in the second half, and he picked a fine time for the Marauders to knock down his first bucket of the second half. Dingman, baseline drive, off the window and in. Dingman's been impressive tonight, Tim, with 11 points. And I think Arlington takes a timeout.
Earlier in the season, we saw him more just shooting from the arc. Now he's attacking the hoop. He's really rounded out his game. He's going to be a good player here.
ACMi Sports has a sports update show that brings you all the highlights and announcements from around the athletics department. If you're a high school student and are interested in sports journalism, join the sports update team by emailing sports@acmi.tv. I believe senior night was last night for the girls team, and they lost a tough one by 2 points here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium. So as the winter teams finish out their seasons, best of luck going forward, and spring sports will be here before you know it. But for now, the focus is on the Spy Ponders boys basketball team. They find themselves trailing 48-43. 4 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the game. As we've mentioned a few times during the telecast, Arlington needs to win tonight. They need to win Monday at Bedford, and they need to win next Wednesday home in a makeup game against Boston Latin. Should they do that, they would qualify for the Division I basketball tournament. Arlington been reclassified as Division I this year after spending so many years as a Division II team. Not sure why or how that happened. MIAA at its finest. Now a little putback, no. Two shots at it there for Galloway. Couldn't get either one to go.
Hess with the rebound.
On that pass, just unfortunately, Jaden just lost control of that as he went to pass it. Here comes Holloway. Couldn't finish. He came up a little short on the rim. He went a little too far underneath the basket before he tried the attempt.
Getting a little sloppy. They just need to slow it down, run through their offense.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, Ponders down by 5. Hagelin between the legs, kicks it in the corner. Hess back in there again. Nice pass to Will Safak. Will can't get the lay-in.
A really nice pass by Hess.
Hess again gutting it out with that bad ankle. Made a beautiful pass. Arlington unable to convert. 3-point shot there. No. Hess fought for the rebound. And now timeout Belmont.
Hess will put some ice on it and worry about it tomorrow.
Well, let's set the stage here for you. Final 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. That was Belmont's second timeout. They have three remaining. Arlington has used 3 timeouts. They have 2 left. I have a feeling there'll be a few more timeouts in this final 3:35 as both teams try to pull this one off in a crosstown rivalry between the Marauders and the Ponders.
I think whoever makes the next nice run, 4 or 5 point run, is going to have this game into control. But it's been going back and forth all game, so you can't predict who's going to do it. But both teams are playing great.
Yeah, that last 3-point shot by Belmont, I felt like if that had gone, that might have been the basket that would have made things. It's still a lot of time, and plenty can happen. But you go down by 8 with 3.5 minutes to go, you kind of just start thinking this is going to be tough. But unfortunately, it didn't go. Belmont will retain possession. Of course, kind of a new shot clock after that, so they have 27 seconds on the shot clock. As I mentioned, 3:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. Belmont by 5. Remember, Galloway, number 10, playing with 4. Arlington has yet to go back to Caden Mills. He will be playing with 4. Belmont turns it over on the inbound play. Here's Will Savak to the basket. No. Jaden Williams with the offensive rebound. He puts it up and in.
Great defense.
But also good alertness by Jaden Williams to stay with the play. And once he has the ball down there on the block, he's not going to be stopped. Defense is the call by the Spy Ponder student body. And the shot is no good. Strong rebound by Safak. How's that rebounding tally that you were going to do? Non-existent?
No, he's up to double digits.
Double digits, thank you. Safak puts up strong. Blocked. Dingman there on the spot. No. Spun out of the rim on him. Good effort there by James Dingman. Ponder still down by 3, under 3 minutes to go. Holloway, pull-up jumper is good.
That's a tough shot.
The sophomore, Donovan Holloway. Big basket for Belmont. Their lead increases to 5 with 2:40 to go. Jaden Williams to the basket. A little body contact.
Oh, that is a tough shot.
Jaden Williams will go to the line with a chance for a 3-point play.
Great body control on that. He got hit pretty hard, makes the hoop. Now he's going to maybe be able to get a 3.
Nick G picks up the foul. That's just his first, but team foul number 9 against Belmont. So Arlington will be in the double bonus for the duration of the game. This is, of course, just one shot on the and one by Jaden Williams. Let's see if he can make the and one. He does.
That's a great play.
20 now for the tri-captain. Ponders hanging around, down by 2. Belmont led by as many as 6. Arlington has cut it to 2. Little pull-up shot there is good by Galloway.
Those mid-range shots are not easy.
Yeah, that was a good move by Galloway. Big bucket. It seems like every time Arlington gets a little bit of momentum, Belmont answers. Now Belmont with the steal. Maybe a block shot there. Here's Holloway. Flip shot is good. Galloway, and Belmont takes timeout.
I think Coach wanted him to slow it down a little bit there.
So Galloway with the last 4 for the Marauders, and just like that, Arlington finds themselves down by 6. Is that exactly 2 minutes? I can't see that.
Yep, 2 minutes.
Yep, exactly 2 minutes remaining. So, what are you doing if you're Arlington, Tim?
Arlington's got to attack the hoop. I'd get it to Williams. Belmont needs to take some time off the clock, but definitely look to see if he can get Williams to isolate, take it to the hoop. If he doesn't have it, kick it out to one of the three-point shooters. Both those guys have been hitting threes pretty much consistently. No panic yet.
I thought there'd be a lot more three-pointers in this game. Arlington has a couple guys that can shoot it, and the Belmont, when you had said your scouting report on Belmont at the beginning of the game, kind of live and die by the three, but there really haven't been that many three-point attempts in this game.
I think that they died too much by it this year, Don, and I think that they toned it down a little bit. But Coach Woods is really good outside of the timeout here. Look for something that's going to... I could see Arlington getting an easy hoop here.
Logan fouled out with just 2 points, but other than Logan... Lemique has 2 as well. But so, Belmont's got scoring from 7 of their players.
Yeah, pretty balanced.
Yep. Arlington with scoring from 6 players.
They've had about 5 different kids cover Williams, which I think was a good strategy too.
I think that's just 5 Arlington players that have scored. Here's Jaden Williams into the paint. Dingman drives. Back to the baseline on the spin move. Dumps it inside to Safak. Safak, no. Rebound fought for. Student body section thought there was some contact.
Yeah, a little bit of contact. Definitely some contact.
Now Arlington needs a stop here. They're down by 6, and we're under a minute and a half to go.
See if Belmont will run through their offense.
2-possession game as we stand right now. 15 on the shot clock for Belmont. And as you mentioned, they're kind of just going to take a little bit of time off the clock before they take this next shot attempt. Blocked from behind by Williams. Dingman comes up with it. Dingman tries the long pass. Let's see if Hagelin can flag it down. He does. I think he tried to get it to Safak on a no-look pass. Fortunately for Arlington, Belmont knocked it out of bounds.
Wow. They need one big time right here.
1:01 remaining. 2-possession game. Inside to Williams. Coach Woods wanted the foul. Here's Jaden. Fakes. Loses it. And the foul will be called. Doesn't matter if it's a shooting foul or not because Belmont is in the double penalty. Coach Stratford making the signal of 1 and 1, but that's foul number 10, so it's 2 no matter what.
I think he could use a break oxygen-wise as well here.
Foul called against number 13, Gabe Meyer-Herron. For Meyer-Herron, that was just his first, as mentioned. 10 team fouls now on Belmont. Jaden Williams at the line for 2 very important free throws. Hits the first. Caden Mills back into the Arlington lineup for this final 53.2 seconds. Remember, Caden playing with 4 fouls.
They could definitely use him on the defensive end this time down. I wouldn't be surprised some full court pressure, you think, Don, maybe?
Oh, absolutely. Both of them. For Jaden, he has 21. And Belmont throws it away. So the Arlington defense causes the turnover. Owen Haglund on the coverage there caused the bad pass, and Arlington couldn't ask for a better situation there. Very little time goes off the clock. They get the ball back. It's still a 2-possession game. 54-50, 53.2 seconds to go.
And he's subbing Digman and Mills in offense-defense right now.
Yes. They try the entry pass. Arlington able to find the loose ball.
Got to clear out for Williams right
on the shot clock. Williams to the basket. Jump stop. No. Foul on the play.
Good defense. Good take. Just an aggressive move to the basket. It's good defense, but it's definitely a foul.
Gabe Meyer-Herron picks up the foul, number 2. Belmont over the limit. Jaden Williams at the line for 2. His team trails by 4.
Look for the full court pressure if he makes the second one.
Because Arlington can afford to be aggressive defensively for several reasons. Number one, they need to get the possessions. Number two, they only have 5 team fouls, so even should they foul, Belmont will not be in the bonus.
And here comes their defensive specialist, Mills, back in the game.
1 of 2 for Jaden. It still remains a 1-possession game. Arlington is only about a 6-second differential between the two clocks, and yeah, I think Arlington is wise, as that shot goes in, won't count. I think Arlington's wise to foul, try to lengthen this game. If they let Belmont run that clock down, it would have only been about 6 seconds to go, and you're going to need a 3. So kind of a tough task to ask. So Arlington's going to stretch this game out.
Foul right away, you think, Don?
Steal or foul. Hopefully not Caden Mills. We don't want him to foul out. Belmont goes into the backcourt, and Arlington now with a chance for a double team. They don't get the steal. Now I think they have to go for the foul.
Got a foul.
Right there, Hess. They won't call it. Hess fouls again. This time they do. Always an interesting strategy when you're down in crunch time as a coach. You know, something that maybe you don't want to be called the foul during the whole game. You kind of want to be called the foul now.
He hit him.
Yeah. Because, you know, all that did is take up more time. And time is not on Arlington's side. 1-and-1 here. And the sophomore calmly makes the first free throw. Donovan Hallway.
He's had a good game.
You make one, they give you a second one. 2-possession game nonetheless, whether he makes this one or not. Around the rim and out. Rebound fought for. Belmont comes away with it. Now they missed the short little shot. Arlington comes away with it, down by 4, 17 seconds to go. Jaden for 3. No.
Oh, he called timeout.
Oh. The play kind of continued. That's what I was watching. And obviously it's Arlington that called timeout. They had the ball. So now a 2-possession game. 16.1 seconds to go. Belmont 55, Arlington 51.
I think the student section drowned out the ref's whistle on that one. That was a good idea, though.
Yeah, Arlington needs a quick hoop. They don't necessarily need a 3. And, of course, once they get that basket.
I like Williams going to the hoop because he's been getting fouled under there anyway, and he's a good free throw shooter.
Yep.
So you might get the 3, stop the clock, and have the ability to put on some pressure after the made shot.
Yeah, I think Arlington, I'm sure Coach Woods, should they score, I think he'll take that timeout. He only has one left. But I think he'll need to take that timeout because every second is precious. And even if they go with the full court press, even if it takes Belmont 2 or 3 seconds to get the ball in bounds, this isn't like college or pro where they stop the clock after a made basket. The clock continues to run. So if Arlington scores, and if I'm Belmont, maybe I let that ball bounce around a couple times if Arlington wouldn't take the timeout. So I think Coach Woods will take an immediate timeout after we score. Then try to foul.
Foul right away.
Yep, they'll be out of timeouts, and then at that point you're hoping for a basket at the end of the game to win it or force OT. Let's see what happens. Jaden will inbound it, gets it to Hess. Hess to Williams. Williams goes baseline, up and under and in. And an immediate timeout by Coach Woods.
Wow, that only took us 2.5 seconds.
No, wasn't there like 12?
Oh, was it 12? I'm sorry, I had a bad angle.
Yeah, I think it was 12 point something, maybe 13.2. I don't remember either, but it didn't take long. Jaden Williams was the inbounding player. He got the return pass, went all the way in, up and under, laid it in, makes it a 2-point game, 55-53, 8.7 seconds to go. Arlington out of timeouts.
Got to do 2 things in the timeout here. You got to set up your defense, but also you have to set up something after the missed foul shot because you don't have a timeout. So you're going to have to get Williams the ball, get him to attack the hoop. It's almost like in football when they huddle, no timeouts, you got to call 2 plays. He's telling the guys what to do on offense and defense right now.
And from Belmont's perspective, they're saying if we make both free throws and Arlington scores, don't touch the ball.
Just let them do what they
let time run out. Arlington can't do anything about it. Arlington is unable to stop the clock for this final 8.7 seconds. So should Belmont make 2 free throws and go up by 4, if I'm Coach Stratford, I'm telling my team, just let them go. Don't do anything. Just stand there. Don't take the chance on a possible 4-point play. But that's a little ways down the road. Belmont still has work to do themselves. They have to get the ball in bound, and they have to make free throws. 8.7 to go. Let's see how much time this takes before Arlington can commit the foul. And Caden had to do it. You don't want to see Caden foul out of the game, but his man is the one that received the inbound pass, and Arlington couldn't afford the luxury of having someone they quote-unquote want to foul will do it. Caden fouls out of the game. They're telling Caden to come down for the free throw, but he's just wasting his motion now because he's going to have to go back the other way as he has fouled out of the game. Caden Mills scoreless on the night for the Spy Ponders. Was in a little bit of foul trouble, but as usual, does so many other things for the good of the team.
Plays defense, plays hard.
James Digman into the lineup for the Spy Ponders. 7.4 seconds to go.
Takes the first one.
Lost my headset there for a second. A miss would have been nice. Didn't get that miss. And now a chance to ice the game away is Holloway, and he does just that. Jaden Williams will bring it up, and again, Belmont, I'm surprised they're doing anything like that. Williams takes the three, no, rebound fought for, and the horn sounds, ending the game and ending Arlington's tournament hopes. So the Marauders come into the Kozlowski Gymnasium and get the victory over the Spy Ponders.
Good game. Both teams played tough.
Let's run down tonight's scoring for Belmont. Donovan Holloway with 10 points, including 2 very clutch free throws at the end of the game. Tyler Arno had 12. Colin Galloway had 14, few of them in the fourth quarter when his team really needed them. Gabe Meyer Heron had 8. Nick Giangregorio, known as Nick G for most of this telecast, had 7. Kevin Logan had 2, and a total of 57. Tim, your thoughts on the Belmont squad tonight?
I thought they played well. They were a little bit under pressure when Logan got into the foul trouble. They didn't go crazy with the three-point shots, which I think helped them a lot. They moved the ball, they passed the ball, they played very aggressive defensively, and they played Williams really tough. They probably had 4 or 5 guys on Williams tonight, and they played him tough.
Ron McPhee did not dress. For the Spy Ponders, Matt Newfer had 3, Owen Haglund had 5, Will Safak had 8, James Digman had 11. High point man for the Ponders and the ACMi player of the game, Jaden Williams with 23. Tim, thoughts on Arlington?
I think Arlington played really well. There's no quitting these guys. They play hard. They were a little bit undermanned tonight, but they played right down to the buzzer. They have a good future. They have a lot of young players, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the Middlesex League for years to come.
So for the crew of Anim Osmani, our sports producer, Ruhan Sharma Soneja, Anna Cervera, and Miles Weiner. My partner has been Tim Hoffman. The final score here from the Kozlowski Gymnasium, Belmont High School 57, Arlington High School 53. That will wrap up the game portion of our telecast here tonight, but stay tuned for some special guests. We're going to have the Arlington seniors, Andrew Clossy and Will Safak up here, and Coach Jack Woods will join us as well, so stay tuned for that. And we're back here for post-game coverage. Don Phelan here, and I'm joined by senior Andrew Classie. And Andrew, congratulations on senior night.
Thank you.
So you're a 4-year participant in the Arlington program, 1 year here on the varsity. Tell us about your experience here at Arlington High boys varsity basketball.
It's just been great starting at the freshman level and working my way through JV and into varsity. I've been able to make some great experiences and some relationships with teammates, coaches, and just everyone in the program.
So as one of the seniors on the team, one thing I've noticed, it seems like you're the guy who's at the end of the line during starting lineups, and you seem like you're the handshake guy. Tell us a little bit about that and the different handshakes you have with the guys. That looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we were in the locker room, and it's before the first game, and no one really knew what to do for a handshake, so I kind of just was like, yeah, I'll do it. Why not? And it's kind of hard to remember sometimes. I almost forget, but they're really fun, and they help the team get motivated for the game.
Yeah, I was going to ask if they've changed during the course of the season, but you try to keep them the same just to make it easy to remember, right?
Usually we make them the same, but if the starting lineup changes, I have to remember more. So, yeah.
So you played soccer in the fall, looking forward to tennis season in the spring, so you're a 3-sport athlete. That's fantastic here at Arlington High School, and I've been told that you're planning on going to Tufts in the fall. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us, and good luck in your future.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now we're going to bring in Will Safak. Of course, Will, you're a 4-year member of the basketball program as well, 2 years in the varsity. Congratulations on senior night.
Thank you.
Tough one to have happen here tonight to lose the game. But tell us about your experience here at Arlington High on the basketball team.
It's been a great 4 years. Started out on a freshman, and I was captain of my freshman team and my sophomore team, and it helped me a lot with just being like experienced and being able to lead. Like, I'm a senior this year. I'm captain, so it helped me out a lot, and it was a great 4 years. I was able to meet a lot of new people and get better at basketball and make a lot of friendships and get better at teamwork. It was great.
A couple games stand out for me. We'll talk first about Tuesday night, 28 points and 12 rebounds. That was a game that looked like they were boxing wanting Jaden, and that opened things up for you. And boy, did you really take advantage of that.
Yeah, it was great. I just had it going. They weren't really covering me down there. They're mostly just on Jaden, so I just kept going in the first and in the third. I think I had like 14 points in the first.
Yeah, you did.
Something like that.
It's a fantastic game.
Yeah, thank you.
And then the one more thing I want to talk about is a game that we didn't cover because it was a road game. Talk to us about the game-winning basket with 0.6 of a second left at Waltham to give your team a much-needed victory. Talk about that play in game.
Yeah, so I think we were down. Yeah, we were down by 1 at that point. I think we had like 10 seconds. It was actually, I think it was like a broken play, but I think Simon Hess, he took a 3 from like almost like the hash mark, like towards the half-court line. And I just got in and boxed out, got a rebound. I think I dribbled towards like the middle of the floor and just floated it. I think towards 0.6 on the
0.6 of a second.
Yeah, and it was great. It was a good game, and it was great momentum for us.
Good. What a great thrill for you to win a game like that. Yeah. Says you're undecided on your college plans for next year, but you want to attend a 4-year school. Anything that you're leaning towards, or what's your number one? You have a number one choice at this point, or anything like that?
Probably like BU, BC. Nice. Are probably my 2 number 1 choices currently.
Good.
But yeah, right now I think I applied regular, so I'm probably going to hear sometime in March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations on your career here at Arlington High School, and good luck in your future.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Will. And our final guest will be Coach Woods. He's going to come in here. Obviously a tough one tonight, Coach. You guys clawed all game long and just came up a little bit short here tonight. But, it's been that kind of season for you. You've had a lot of things going crazy ways with COVID and injuries and whatnot. But the team has played hard the whole way. And it's been a good season. Unfortunately, it won't end up in a tournament berth. But you have to be part of these guys.
Yeah. Sorry, that sounded a little loud. Okay. Yes, the last month, this group has really come together and, found a little bit of an identity and, really trust each other and really work hard. And, they bring good energy in practice. As you see, we don't have the longest bench in the league, the guys come in 6 days a week, games or whatever. And, there's no dip in focus and energy. And, as a coach, you can't ask for anything more. And, it does feel like we've had a little bit of Groundhog Day with the month of February, where we're playing these close and late games in a pretty good league and against teams that can do different things, and tonight Belmont had a lot of size, and we thought we could spread them out a little bit, but they did a good job on the interior, and I thought the pace of the game was where we were comfortable, and but scoreboard didn't go our way. But I really do think that these guys, we said at the end, there's a lot of disappointed guys, because they really did. They really wanted to qualify for the postseason, and with this ranking system, who knows what might happen or this and that. But I don't see that going our way. But they earned the right to get it, and to fight for it, and they did fight for it. And tonight we had to learn. We didn't get the win, but it was it's been a fun season, with seeing these guys, from December to now is a lot of the young guys, the improvement, and the old, Will Safak, his improvement, and Caden and Jaden blossoming, and the freshman guys. I mean, there's Simon's consistent. I mean, I could say something about everybody. It's there's a lot of good things, but games are games, and only one team walks out of the gym with the right feeling the right way. But I do think these guys trust it, and we're gonna work really hard these last two games and try to have a good finish to the season.
I'm going to give you a chance to talk about your seniors when we wrap things up, but in the meantime, the future, it's hard to talk about the future when the season's still going on, but this is our last telecast. But, you have a game when you're starting a sophomore and two freshmen. You only have two seniors on the team, so your other impact players, Will Chun, of course, has been injured, and Jaden juniors, Simon a junior. So, I have to believe things look pretty good in the future for Arlington High basketball.
Yeah, at this point of the year, those freshmen and sophomores, tonight was game 18, so they're experienced players. They don't have years of experience, but they've been in a lot of different basketball settings this season with their teammates, and and learning on the fly, and so that's something to look forward to in the future. We're definitely going to have, similar to last year. We had 8 seniors, and we had to replace some of the stuff that they brought. It's going to be hard to replace Will and Andrew as well. Their consistency, their commitment is just something that I really hope that these guys take, from this experience of, playing the, winter 21-22 back in the gym 6 days a week. And, I think, if those lessons are passed on, then I have a great, feeling about the future. But it's but like you said, in the moment it's hard to reflect or look ahead.
So we'll have your final thoughts be on those two seniors. That there is one more home game, but for all intents and purposes, senior night here tonight. Give us a little bit of thoughts on your two outgoing seniors.
Yeah, I just this is Andrew. This is the first year that I've had a chance to coach Andrew. So he played freshman with Coach Lentini, and then JV with Coach Lentini, and then JV last year with Coach Matt Woods. And I'm so impressed with that kid right from day one.
Awesome.
He really, if you remember opening night, we beat Lexington at the buzzer or on a late foul. And one of the things that we had said in the preseason was, win anyway. If we can find a win, and then you can there's multiple interpretations. Win anyway, 3 words, win anyway. Like, it doesn't matter what happens, get the win anyway. And Klossy stopped the huddle and he said, put his hands up. He said, "Hey, win anyway." Mm-hmm. And that was like a great reflection of like, hey, paying attention and really like buying in and stuff like that. It really got a rise from me and the guys, and so that when you get that type of buy-in from somebody, they're so easy to coach. So, and he plays multiple sports at Arlington High. He's going off the Tufts. I wish I spent more time, had him on more teams of mine, throughout his 4 years at Arlington. And Will Safak, this is his second year on varsity, and he really, he's just such a consistent kid. He's not somebody that's real showy. He really, he's got a very a calm demeanor, but he is a competitor, and we're asking so much from him, and he doesn't back down from any of that, So, I really respect both of those guys, and Will's output is on the floor has just been something that we can rely on every single night, and that's, we're lucky to be able to have that. So.
Coach Woods, thanks for joining us on a difficult situation here with the loss tonight. But again, congratulations on a good season, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thank you, Donnie, and ACMi being able to put these games out. I really do. We talked a little bit, I think, before the O'Brien game on Tuesday. I think this is a big opportunity for our kids and our alumni and our fans. I hear a lot of people. Someone said the game was back on live stream tonight, and there's a lot of interested parties about Arlington basketball, and I'm glad that we're able to, ACMi can step in and supply some of the people that can't make it to the TAWs for our home game. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Do we still have a camera on? Anim, is there a camera on? Okay, so we're going to fight through some technical difficulties. No big deal here. I'm going to wrap things up thanking Andrew Classie, Will Safak, and Coach Woods for joining me here post-game. So there are 2 games left for the Spy Ponders. They play at Bedford on Monday and home in the home finale on Wednesday, a makeup game against Boston Latin. We will not have coverage for that game, so this will be the final game that we broadcast here from the Kozlowski Gymnasium. A big shout out to sports producer Anim Osmani. He's been here for every single game. He's had a different cast of crew members and student volunteers. Can't think of them all right now. We had a couple here tonight and different ones during the course of the season, but I want to thank all of the student volunteers for what they've done for the program. Thank the various partners that I've had here as analysts during the course of the season. And I wrap up my 37th season here at the Kozlowski Gymnasium, providing coverage for Arlington High School boys basketball games. So hope to be back for year 38 next year if they'll have me. The final score here tonight as we wrap things up, Arlington loses to Belmont 57-53. Thanks for joining us tonight and during the course of the season. Go Ponders.